crazy.
Through here. Now I'm putting in some low profile. Pretty much the same working to like before, but fire it up for you real quick. Yes, back to mine.
Crazy. So first off, oil pressure is at 50. If I hit the gas a little bit at 75, it goes up to 100 like super quick, man. Like this is what the oil pressure is supposed to be. So man, this is crazy. So off top, this is my very first time driving the Shelby. As you know, I have the McLeod RXT1200 Clutch in here. This is my first time actually, you know, experiencing this clutch. The clutch pedal is very stiff. Not very stiff, but it has a really good feel to it. So I always felt like the stock clutch was a lot lighter, you know, than what I was used to. a lot lighter than I was used to, you know what I mean? Like it was just a very mushy kind of feel. And I guess that's why people would always, you know, do like the Stita or whatever clutch assist spring, just to give it a more, you know, stiff feel, you know what I mean? So I feel like with this clutch, I can actually take it to the track. I can actually launch better because it would be more control with that pedal, because of the added stiffness. Oil pressure right now is at 100 PSI. I'm at 2,000 RPM in 5th gear. I don't know if y'all heard it. I don't know if it's gonna be earlier in this video or not, but when I was talking to Greg, basically for the break-in procedure with the clutch, when I come to a stop and when I take off, you know, basically he just said just shift through all gears. Which is perfectly fine. And then as you come to a stop, you also want to shift through all gears just to kind of, you know, downshift things. It feels good. It feels amazing, man. It feels great to drive. Okay, so I'm waiting till I just reset my trip odometer. So he said once you get to 800 miles, you do an oil change and then you can actually use synthetic oil again, okay? Which is, you know, I just use the Motorcraft 530. So, but this is awesome, man. I don't have it in sport mode or anything like that yet. I mean, the exhaust or anything, you know, but it just feels really good. It feels amazing. Like, I'm excited, man. Like, I'm back, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta get comfortable again in my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my seat is kind of upright a little bit, and yeah, and I like it upright, but it just, you know, it's been since June of last year, so that's damn near a whole year because it's March now, you know what I mean? So it's damn near a whole year. It's been 9 months since I've really been able to drive it. The one thing I did not miss about this vehicle that I got to get used to again is really like that tram lining, you know what I mean? And right now, you know, like where Brent Speed is, it's in like a really small part of Indiana. So I'm kind of like on back roads, you know, a lot of the roads are patchy and they're definitely uneven, you know what I mean? And it's, you know, so got to get used to the car, like throwing you to the left or the right and all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, man, like, I feel like this fucking car is perfect, you know, as far as, it's just a great car, all-around car, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people complain about the interior and things like that, and I might do a video over, you know, things I like and dislike about the vehicle, but to me, I mean, it could just be me being a Ford, like a Ford fanboy or some shit, man, but I just think that it's a perfect vehicle, you know? It's great as a daily driver if that's what you choose to do. You know, you have so much fun in it, you know, when you're just kind of going on trips or, you know, just drive around the city or whatever. It sounds fucking amazing. Like, it sounds amazing. You know, and it's just like, how do you beat this? You know what I mean? Hey, so I was trying to get a feel of the, whatever it's called, you know what I mean? Like that breakaway point with your clutch. I'm not used to that just yet, but whatever. But so yeah, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change the Pro Charger oil, and just basically do like that basic maintenance to the vehicle, because I really want her to last, man. I really want to have fun with her, and she's not a drag strip car. I'm gonna take her to the drag strip a few times this year for sure, because I want to see what I can get time-wise. But this is an overall great car that I want to last, and obviously, you know, taking her to the drag strip, things like that, you know, you're gonna have things that break. The last thing I want to happen is the transmission to go out. That's the last fucking thing I need to happen this year. I'll tell you that damn much. Especially with me increasing the power. So I know it's kind of like sounds silly for me to say like, hey, I want this to last, but then also increase the power. But if you're a car enthusiast, you know, like, fuck it, like, it is what it is, you know. There's certain risks, you know, that you take. So I gotta figure out how to drive. Like, I haven't driven a stick, you know what I mean? And it's just been crazy. It's just been kind of crazy, man. But I'm so happy to have her back, man. And so I had to adjust, man. I pulled over. I'm like, man, it just feels weird. It feels uncomfortable, you know what I mean? I've always been a big dude, you know what I mean? So these seats, you know, they're not for big people, but it's actually pretty comfortable, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty comfortable, because I'm not like spilling over and shit, you know? So, but yeah, so my seat was too far forward, you know what I mean? And so like with this clutch being, you know, more stiff, the pedal being more stiff, it's a lot better with me, you know, just letting the seat back a little bit, you know, and that way when I push the clutch all the way in, my entire leg is extended, you know what I mean? So I have that little bit better control that way. So that actually worked out for me, man. I'm still trying to figure out the you know, everything, you know what I mean? But it's all good, man. I love it. So if you're in Indy, man, and you got a Indianapolis, and you have a vehicle, you know, you're trying to get some road races in, you know what I'm saying? We can always, you know, drive to Mexico or whatever, you know, trying to get some races in or whatever, or, you know, you just want to drive my shit, you know what I mean? Depending on who you are, you know what I'm saying? If people know you and shit like that, and, you know, we can work something out, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you drive this, but I'm definitely driving your shit. I'm definitely driving your shit, and it has to be something like, you know, decent, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the type of people that don't let people drive my shit. I'm lying. I don't like people driving my shit, but I don't know, I'm happy today, you know. Plus, I wish that when I was younger, I had the opportunity, I had more opportunities to actually drive different vehicles, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, other than like a turbocharged car, like this here is my first actual pro-charged car. I've actually never driven a Whipple vehicle or anything like that, you know what I mean? Or you know, them style of superchargers. But I wish I had more opportunities to do shit like that, you know what I mean? So you can make more informed decisions on, you know, the type of vehicle that you want, the type of power adders that you want, you know what I mean? But not too many people are willing to allow others to do that, you know what I mean? And so if you drive my shit, you know what I'm saying? You hit me up, you drive my shit, I'm gonna sit here right next to you. Obviously, you're not just taking my shit down the street or nothing, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind like letting somebody, you know, as long as the weather and everything like that is cool, I wouldn't mind actually allowing somebody to kind of, you know, take it out a little bit. Obviously, you're not about to be, you know, doing all type of crazy shit in my car, but just to get a feel for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially with cars like this. So like, let's say you wanted a brand new GT500, right? When you go to the dealership, unless you got some juice that I don't have, they're not just gonna let people test drive those things, because when people buy them vehicles and vehicles like this, you know, you want as close to 0 miles as possible, you know what I mean? So you're not just test driving. It's like, you know, hey, let me run your credit, let me make sure, you know what I'm saying, you're committed to buy this motherfucker, like, then okay, yeah, I'll let you test drive while they processing your paperwork, you know, type of thing, you know. But so it's not like you can just go somewhere and just, you know, say, hey, let me drive a GT350, you know what I mean? You gotta watch YouTube videos and just take people's advice on like how great of a vehicle it is. And it is a beautiful vehicle, man. Like, it's fucking, like I said, it's fucking perfect. There are people that you'll see online that complain about oil consumption and things like that. Man, fucking don't worry about it. Like, literally don't worry about it. If you're buying a vehicle like this and you know that there's gonna be some oil consumption issues before you get it, take that little bit of extra time and take care of your vehicle, you know what I mean? So when you fill up, I have to check my gas real quick. So when you fill up, you know what I'm saying, to get your gas and shit, just make sure you check your oil. Like, it literally takes 2 seconds, you know? While you go in there and you pumping gas or whatever, by the time you get pumping gas, you know, just go ahead and pull that dipstick and check it, you know what I mean? As long as you level and shit, you know? So you just gotta take them little extra precautions. Take them extra precautions or whatever to make sure you don't have too many issues, you know? This downshifting into every gear, you know what I'm saying, like before you come to a stop, kind of sucks. I hear like a pop. I hear like a pop sometimes when I take off. the sound of the vehicle, man, is just, I just can't explain it, man. Like, and from my old videos, for those of you who haven't watched, like a lot of people with the GT350s, like they'll change their entire exhaust system, you know, and granted it still sounds good, but it ain't the same, you know. Like what I decided to do on this vehicle, one of my first mods, I decided to keep the exhaust the same except for throwing on some stainless works headers. So that's what I did, you know, obviously for power purposes, but I kept the exhaust the same. Number one, the exhaust, I put a high flow cat on there. I didn't, you know, straight pipe or anything like that, because I wanted to be kind of close to like the same tone and the same pitch and all of that type of stuff. The pitch is a little bit different, obviously, but you know, the same tone. I kind of wanted that same tone out of the exhaust, and that's what I got. Like this, I'll say my car, I mean, I know y'all can't really hear it, y'all can't really experience the whole thing, but I'll go on a whim and say my car sounds better than most other GT350s, you know. Of course, that's biased, you know what I mean? But I think I did that part, if anything, very well. So, happy. But anyway, man, I'm gonna stop blabbing, man. Like, I appreciate y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. Let me see if this shit works. Hold on. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.